everyone and welcome back to my little corner of the internet. My name is Evian and this is the beginning of something quite exciting. This video marks the beginning of a new video series that I will have on this channel. And if I have counted right, it will be a series with 7 videos, I think. I think that will be the final verdict on this. And if you have read the title, you probably already know that this is a making of series, and it's the making of Marisa Kirisame from the Toho project. This character has been on my cosplay wishlist for literally years. I used to play a lot of Toho back in the day, or rather, I played a lot, but I was never good at it, so I never finished any games or anything. But I always liked Marisa as a character, and I have always wanted to cosplay her because she's cool, she's energetic, she's just really fun, and I mean, she's a witch, what's not to like? So originally I was gonna make this cosplay as a competition piece for the local convention in town. But after I had started working on her, I got to know that, well, the convention was cancelled. And it's not a surprise at all. But since the competition and the convention was cancelled, I had to view her in a different way so I could keep my motivation up to work on her, because this is a costume I really wanted to finish and a costume I really wanted to make. And truth be told, at the time of recording this, she is still far from done, but I'm getting there. But I needed to start viewing her in a different way, so I decided to take some liberties with her design and change things up as I went along, just so I could try out new techniques and work on different things that I'm not necessarily that comfortable with. And so far it has been working really great, and I'm more excited about this costume than I was when I knew there was a competition. So yeah, I am really motivated and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this will turn out. So this video is simply the start of everything. We start from the ground up, and that means that we begin with the design process, and that's what you will be watching in this video. I hope you enjoy! So the first thing I always do before I start any cosplay or any project or anything at all is to sketch down exactly what it is I'm doing. Because there's nothing more confusing than to jump into a project without knowing exactly where you're going, exactly what you're making, and so on and so forth. So I have here a bunch of reference images of Marisa, and when I go in here and I start scrolling through these pictures, you can probably notice that there are a lot of different versions of Marisa. This makes it even more important that I actually do an initial sketch on how everything is supposed to look. So that's what we're doing today. So first of all, what I noticed the most is the difference in skirt length. You have this one that is mid-thigh, and then you have this one that is all down to the ankles. Personally, I prefer this mid-length, bit below the knee kind of length, because I feel that's what she's usually, that's the most common length for her skirts too, and I think that's really cute. So, let's see here. New page. So first of all, the skirt. I said I really like this midi length skirt. As for her apron, also comes in a lot of different varieties. This one is actually really cute. I like this one. This stitch detail around here I find super cute. So I think I'm actually gonna... as for her apron, I really like this apron. I like how I like this little detail on the bottom here. You know what, I really like kind of an apron like that. An actual edge there, and then a bit of a ruffled edge down here. This one has a ruffle all around. I'm actually not sure. Let's see here, because I'll keep this without ruffle and then I put a ruffle on this one. Yeah, I actually feel like it will be more, that it will make more sense to have a ruffle around the whole edge. But then I also think I want to round this edge a bit more. I think I'll go more into that a bit later. I really like this figure of her. It's super cute with the shoe falling off and everything. Actually, speaking about shoes, she does have quite a few different kinds of shoes here. But I have already bought a pair of Mary Jane's or Lolita fashion shoes that I really like, so I'm just, let's see, maybe she should have some legs here. So it's got kind of a ruffle here and a strap over. And I really like those shoes, so I'm just gonna keep those. And I also really do like these ruffly socks that she has here. I really like those. So I'm gonna give her ruffly socks. There's gonna be a lot of ruffles on this one. I really don't mind because that is cute. Okay, so let's go to her top. This is her basic vest, the one that most people recognize her with. This is the one without buttons, because in some of these she doesn't have buttons. But I have been thinking a bit about the construction of this, and I feel like I would want it to be more of an actual vest. Like, I want it to be loose, but that the construction itself is more of an actual vest. I suddenly became very unsure about how I would like this to look. Oh god, I became really unsure now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, because this, in this manga part, you see that it's more of a vest. Oh, this is also very cute though, where you have like the vest and just the 2 buttons. But I feel like the 4 buttons is more iconic to her, like how it is here. I really want that iconic look with the 4 buttons. I'm unsure. Everything is difficult. Yeah, see, I automatically drew in these ruffles now, so that must mean I like those ruffles more. The thing is that this one, we just kind of go here and down with 2 buttons in the middle. That is very cute, but I said it isn't as iconic. Could just move the closure all the way over here, so you could have 1, 2, 1, 2. Because a small collar like that would actually be very cute. Okay, that doesn't look half bad, but I'll have to play a bit with that. And then you have the blouse underneath that kind of bunches up a bit here. And as for her blouse, the puff sleeves are kinda obvious in this. And one thing I have already thought a lot about when it comes to Marisa and her outfit is that it's very black and white, but I have fallen in love with this illustration in particular, where she has these blue details at the end of the edge of the sleeves. This one where she also has that blue line that's happening here. But so I want is just a light lace edge around the sleeves here. I know I want the lace on the cuff. I'm not sure if I want the lace around the edge. We'll have to see. And then I want the blue ribbon through here with a small cute bow, because bows are cute and I like cute stuff. And when it comes to her collar, she's depicted a lot with just a turtleneck, kinda. But I'm not gonna go with that. Once again, I really like this one. She's got just a normal collar. And I think, considering what I want with the blouse, because I also really like how this blouse is made with the little ruffle going along the buttons. Maybe something like that. Oh, she's got a bracelet here. I like that. gloves? You know, gloves could be cool because she's out on her broom and flying around, so maybe a pair of gloves would be nice to have. I want to give her bloomers, but they will like end further up, so they will probably only be visible if I end up spinning with the skirt, because the skirt will probably be pretty full. Actually, this vest is growing on me. I think I will have to make a mock-up of this before I decide exactly what I want to do with the vest. Oh right, I need to remember that. Marisa has a giant bow on her back, which is amazing. I finally get to make a giant bow. As for her hat, I was about to say that's an easy one. It probably won't be easy to make, but it's a big witch hat. And I love big witch hats. She also usually has a bow on her hat, it looks like, yeah. Yeah, she does. And here I really like this bow because it has these lines that I can exchange for the blue color that I want here. That could be cute. And what she also has is this ridiculous ruffle that goes along the inside of the hat here, which I probably will be a lot better at making than drawing. I am contemplating putting a small line of lace along that edge, just like I want to do at the ruffles here. I also want a small lace edge around this ruffle because I really like lace. And as for her hair, it should be rather simple because that's actually pretty consistent throughout the whole thing. She has this cute fringe. And I suspect that the braid is about the same length as the rest of her hair, because her hair, the length of her hair, even if the overall style is the same, kind of changes. So yeah, I actually think I have a pretty good idea of how I want to do it now. Oh, there was one more thing. There was one more thing here. Let's see, because in this particular picture, she has potion bottles. I think I would want to give her a potion bottle, but just have like one on the side here, because she's a witch. You know what, I like the idea of that. I want her to have a potion bottle because it instantly gives her just a bit more character, even though she already has a lot of character. It just gives her a tiny bit more. I think that's a pretty good idea of exactly what I want her character to look like. So let's get on with finding out exactly what pieces of clothing she will need. Okay, fun fact. It's now a month later, because I just suddenly, in between everything, decided I wanted to make a different cosplay before I started on Marisa. I have done a few mental changes to how I want to do this, like these stitches. I really do like them, but I won't add them because they don't really fit the whole look. The next thing to plan was her broom. Aha! As you can see on the reference pictures here, there are a few different brooms. You have the normal straight broom with no particular detail. You have this one with the bamboo stick thing, which is actually very fitting considering the universe she is in. So I actually really like the bamboo texture on the broom. Yeah, she also has it in this figurine. Now this is a completely different Marisa than the one I am making, but I still really like the broom, and I like the little dingle dangle on the edge there. But this one, I really like this lantern on the tip of the broom. I just really like it, and it looks like it would be fun to make a lantern like this. And perhaps even make it glow. Oh, but here she also has the bamboo, so the bamboo broom kinda makes its return now and then. So yeah, I think that's the first order of business here. I did ask my friend what she thought about the lantern idea, and she was like, oh my god, that seems annoying to have on the tip of your broom. And I was like, yeah, it does. But it looks cool though. And I mean, cosplay isn't really about being practical, is it? It's more about, you know, living your best extra life. When you hold the broom straight up like this, the lantern would be like stick out like that if it was just fastened with a ring. So I think instead of having it just fastened with a ring like that, I think if I fasten it with a ring first and then just a very short chain. Now that the prop is decided and the outfit is decided, I can go ahead and start drawing my reference picture. And so, with a few more adjustments done off camera, my reference picture is done. And in the next video we will start making the actual costume. I hope you will join me then, and for now, thank you for watching. Bye!